Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Tony. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to have more friends. This is going to be a fun process, so sit back, relax, let's go. Number one, greet people enthusiastically. For those of you who are dog owners, if you've ever come home after a long day of work and seen how enthusiastic and happy your dog is, it always fills you up with joy, or usually it tends to, unless you really have some stuff you're working through. So in like fashion, when you see people, especially if you haven't seen them in a little bit, greet them enthusiastically. Be happy to see them. Smile. It lets them know that you're safe, you're warm, you're welcoming, you're inviting, you're easy to talk to. Some people that you're going to meet, you might be, or you might interact with, you might be the only person that they interact with throughout their whole day. So when you greet them enthusiastically, your little touch of kindness can really go a long way. So greet people enthusiastically. Number two, invite people to things you're interested in. I have a ton of friends, and I would say this item is one of the key reasons as to why I have so many amazing people in my life. You know, we all know people on the periphery of life, people that we tend to see every day, whether it's at the gym, whether it's at work, or whether it's at school, wherever it is. And so why leave those people on the periphery? Just as you want to interact with other people, they want to interact with other people. So invite them to things that you're interested in. At the very least, if they say no, you didn't lose anything because you weren't hanging out with them to begin with. And it also lets them know that, hey, you appreciate them and you value their friendship, and they might just invite you back to something that they have going on. So try it out. Invite people to things you're interested in. It works. It can take a relationship that was just a casual one and turn it into a solid friendship or something more, depending on who you invite. Number three, take an interest in other people. When you see someone, ask them how their day is going. Ask them what's new in their life. Ask them what's new and exciting. Ask them what's going on. People want to feel appreciated. They want to know that they're loved, that they matter. So take an interest in them. Before you tell them about what's going on, ask them about their day. Ask them what their experience with whatever's going on, what it's like, how they're feeling. It'll really touch them and make them feel appreciated. So just, going that extra little mile can make a big difference in someone's life. Number four, get around people with similar interests. It's much easier to become friends with somebody if you guys have something in common. So look, or go to those places, I should say, that you and the people there are going to have something in common that you enjoy. For instance, I like boxing. I like kickboxing. So I talk to and I hang out with a lot of people from the gym that I manage because I enjoy it. We have similar interests. We have things to talk about, to connect us with. Who's fighting that weekend? What did you think of so-and-so's performance? Are you going to so-and-so's fight? So this gives us various topics for us to connect on. In like fashion, what do you enjoy doing? Ask yourself, what do I like doing? And then go to places where you can meet people who are doing what you enjoy. It's a great, easy way to make friends. Number five, lead an interesting life. People like to be around people who are doing things. So if you're leading an interesting life, people are going to want to get on board with what you're doing. I mean, you don't have to scale Mount Everest, but start doing things that you enjoy. If you want to take an art class, take an art class. If you want to learn stand-up comedy, go learn stand-up comedy. If you want to learn how to box, go learn how to box. Whatever it is, just start doing things that you enjoy. It'll make you happier. Two, when you meet people, it'll give you various topics to talk about. And three, it'll show people that you have an interesting life, that if they hang out with you, it's going to be time well spent. And number six, work on yourself. Spend time every day working on yourself. The more loving you are, the kinder you are, the happier you are, the more people are going to want to be around you, the more attractive you're going to be. I don't just mean in a physical sense, because you actually will look better being happier and more loving, but I mean on an emotional or even energetic level, you're literally going to be more attractive to people. So work on yourself. I knew a guy that he was really controlling. He had all this fear around relationships. Every time I would see him, he'd say, oh, call me, make sure you call me, make sure you call me. So what did I not want to do? I did not want to call him. I did not want to be around him at all because I didn't like that fear vibration. So work on yourself so that those issues like control issues or fear issues or anger issues are released, so that when you meet other people, you'll meet them from a place of peace, of harmony, not from a place of lack where you're trying to get full, but from a place of abundance. Your overflow is meeting their overflow, and it'll cause your relationships to shine. Number 7, be your own best friend. You have the coolest mofo to hang out with ever, and that is you. I love myself. I love hanging out with myself. I go out with myself to eat. I'm around myself 24 hours a day. I enjoy my own company. And like fashion, be your own best friend. Do things that you like to do. Treat yourself well. Treat yourself the way you would treat your own best friend, or a best friend would treat you. And what I mean by this is, if your best friend makes a mistake, you don't typically, you don't berate him or her or put him or her down. What you do is you tell the person, oh, it's okay. If you knew better, you would do better. And you try to uplift that person. So in like fashion, be nice to yourself. Be your own best friend. Enjoy your own company. And what that's going to do is it'll cause you to take more risks, to go out and be around more people, or not be around people, depending on what you feel like doing that day. But you'll feel better about yourself, which will make you more attractive to people, and more people will want to spend their time with you. Number 8, get clear on who you want to spend your time with. If there's people that are having a negative effect on you, let them go. It's time for you to get clear on who you want to spend your time with. I want you to spend your time with people not out of obligation because you've known them forever. I want you to spend your time with people out of joy. I don't mean if somebody's going through a painful time, you go, oh, well, this person's bothering me. But if there's people who are destructive to your life, let them go. Your happiness is the most important thing. You are the most important person in your world. Yeah, it might sound selfish, and it is, and it's good for you to be selfish sometimes. I want you to surround yourself with people that enhance your life, that love you, that want to see you grow and succeed. A great tool is the following exercise. Grab a pen and paper and get clear on what type of people you want to spend your time with. You have a part of your brain called your reticular activating system. It's that part that filters in all of the information that's coming to you from your outside world. Now, why is this important? If you've ever gone car shopping before, or let's say right now we start talking about silver BMWs because I want to go buy a silver BMW. Not that I do, I'm just using it as an example. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But let's say I want to go buy a silver BMW. As I start thinking about silver BMWs and keep thinking about it, my reticular activating system, that part that filters in all the information coming to me, is going to say, oh, silver BMWs are important now. And suddenly I'm going to start noticing them everywhere I go. In like fashion, when you make a list and get clear on the type of people you want to spend your time with, your reticular activating system is going to go, oh, okay, these people are important now. And it's going to start looking for ways to find these people and bring them into your life. Also, for those of you who believe in the law of attraction and the power of your subconscious mind, you're giving this idea to your subconscious. So I would take it even further, read it, see it, and feel it. And what you're going to do is you're going to put out a powerful energy, and you're going to attract people who match up with what you've written out. In addition, if you list happy, loving, joyful people, make sure you are your list. If you're angry, pissed off, and worried, remember I talked about working on yourself before, make sure that you are what you wrote. So release that. Start to do some work on yourself so you'll be happier, more loving, more joyful, and you'll attract people that match up. I have a great story about this. When I first moved to Michigan, I live in California now, but I used to live in Michigan. I made a list. I didn't know anybody there, so I made a list. I said I want 3 friends that like to go to nightclubs, that are cool, that are fun. And I made my list. And it was either the next day or a few days later, I was with my cousin somewhere in Detroit, and we're walking down the street, and I feel this intuitive something, like I should walk down this next street. So I walk down the next street with my cousin. I tell him, come on, follow me. This isn't going to make sense, but let's go. And then we walk down another street. I'm like, my intuition is telling me we should go here. And as we're walking down these streets, the neighborhoods start becoming worse and worse and worse. And my cousin is starting to get more and more agitated because he's like, Tony, where are you taking us? And then I told him, look, we're going to go down one more street. If I'm wrong, we'll turn around. I know how to get back to the car, but let's just go down one more street. My intuition is telling me I should walk down the street. So I turn down the street and I hear, Tony! And it was one of my friends from San Diego who had also moved to Michigan. It turned out him and his cousin were lost, and they were trying to get back to their car to go to this club or party. And he's like, you wanna come with us? And then I said, yeah, of course. And then suddenly, boom, I had new friends, and we ended up having a great time, and I had a whole built-in group of awesome people to hang out with. So make your list. It works like magic. This is a quick bonus. I forgot this point. If you want to have a lot of friends, treat each person you meet as if they're the most important person in the world. They'll love it. You'll feel better about yourself. They'll feel better about their interactions with you, and they'll want to spend more time with you. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it leads to some amazing lifelong friendships for you. Be sure to subscribe, as I'll be back next week with another video.